Trust in business is low. Trust in governments is low. It's not a happy period. Trust in CEOs is very low. And consumers or citizens of this world, which we all should be, are getting fed up with that. The only ones they trust, basically, are their own family members, or occasionally someone else, but certainly not us. In order to create that prosperity, you need trust. Trust is the basis of prosperity. And in order to create trust, you need transparency. If you don't have transparency, there's no trust. If you don't have trust, there's no prosperity. So business needs to think about things a little bit differently. And in this age of transparency, by the way, the good thing about the internet, on this age of transparency, there's no place to hide.
Where is my food coming from? Who is making it? Who's making the ingredients that go into the label? What kind of company are they? Are they ethical? How do they treat animals? How do they treat the environment, and what is behind the label? No longer is it good enough just to trust what is on the label or the ingredients that are listed on the label. People want to know more, and they deserve to know more. So
part of that, but I think these days, local brands, local products automatically have a head start when it comes to consumer trust. And I think for global brands, there's an extra mile that you have to go to win that confidence and maintain that confidence. And then the third element, consumers are getting more and more interested in how a product is actually made. What did it take to bring that product to the shelf, make it available? What are the business practices of this company? What's the sustainability approach of this company? And so that requires a whole lot of transparency. And at the end of the day, it is no longer sufficient to be the respected quality provider. I think in Facebook terms, you want to be liked by your consumers. So quality is basically taken for granted. You want to be liked, and then people will basically do business with you.
The fact is that the young generation of today, which will be the consumer of tomorrow, already today, more than 50% are less than 18 years old. So they will be the next generation of consumers, and we need obviously to understand and to consider what are their expectations, what are their attitudes towards buying products. Obviously, three major areas I see are very important for this generation. One is transparency. One is traceability, and one is responsibility.
Increasingly, our consumers want to know what's in their product and where the ingredients came from, how it's made, and who made it. Unilever needs to be ready to tell the story of where a product came from when the consumer asks. We call this traceability. Traceability utilises mobile technology to give full visibility on a product's life cycle. A consumer simply scans the Unilever logo to access that product's story. This story includes every step of a product's journey, such as the sourcing of the raw materials, the manufacturing of the product, the manufacturing of the packaging, logistics including transportation, all the way through to the consumer experience and the disposal of the product waste. Traceability needs to be an enterprise-wide initiative to build a capability which will help build consumer trust and brand reputation. There is an opportunity to reconnect people to our products by sharing the origins and stories behind how it's sourced and produced. Our consumers expect this information, and traceability will be able to deliver it to them.